and today we're going to talk a little bit about step 7 in the golf swing. Step 7 is after impact, so it's going to be from about here to here in the golf swing. So a lot of people think that only impact is what matters in the golf swing. The backswing, the downswing, and impact. Those are the three things. But really, if you work on your follow through, there's a lot of difference, a lot of help if we can get a better follow through. And we can really alleviate some of those swing problems that may have been caused in the backswing, downswing, or at impact. So we break step 7 up into a couple different parts. We have step 7A, B, and C. And within those, they all have a little bit differences of what the club is doing, what the body's doing. So let's start with the first one, step 7A. This is going to be post-impact, so we're probably about a couple feet after the golf ball. So this is going to be very similar to our step 1 position on the backswing, on our forward swing. Step 7A is going to be very similar to step 1. So once we get here, our weight's going to be completely on our left side. Our right foot's going to either kind of be at a 45-degree angle or almost be up into a full finish. We're going to begin to release the club here. So what do I mean by release the club? A lot of people kind of overextend down the target line like that to kind of force the ball on the straight line. That's just going to force the ball to go right, because if you have hold the face, you try to keep it go straight, it's just eventually going to be open and you'll hit that weak slice. If we release the club, that means we're going to get our hands rolled over a little bit. Think of like a Tiger Woods. When you see him swing, he really kind of releases the club and rolls his hands over as well. So that's one of the things we're going to be looking for in step 7. So we're going to see like the right hand start to cover the glove hand or the top hand as well. The face is going to start closing down a little bit as well. And once we get up to 7B, it'll be about here. Our whole body's turned towards the target line, weight completely on our left side, right heel's off the ground, we're on our toe. We've released the club, parallel with the ground, so similar to step 5 and step 2. We're going to be here, release. Once again, we're going to have the right hand kind of cover the glove hand, the right arm's going to be over the left arm here. Those are the things we're going to be looking for. Now the follow through does vary depending on the type of shots we're hitting. If we're going to hit a cut, we're not going to be the right arm's not going to be over the left as much. Or if we're trying to draw, it might be over a little more. There's going to be a little bit of gray area there, but overall we're going to make sure that right arm's over the left. That's going to be important. And we're also going to make sure our weight's shifted and moving towards the target. There's a lot of people that once they hit, they hang back, overextend, and try to force it on that line. So that's one of the things we can't do. That's a depth move. If we lose the connection of our left arm with our upper center here, or our chest, and we just kind of force it down the target line, we kind of get like a chicken wing type action. That's one thing we can't do. So that's one thing we need to look out for in step 7. We want to really make sure we keep our connection rotate with our body through. So a great way for step 7 would either be kind of just working on rotating our body through the ball. So we'll just kind of center rotation with hands, and then like that. Just really kind of work on rotating our body through. We don't want to get so flippy with our hands. We just want to kind of take it, grip the club a little further down, back, and rotate through. So it's going to be a little bit kind of like our pinch drill, when we really try to work on that extension. So we're going to kind of clip the ball off a tee where we just work here and work on extending through the ball. So if you guys have any questions on step 7, feel free